Hello, you amazing people. Hola, aloha, ciao, salut, ni hao, namaste, ohayo, yagamasma. Здравствуйте, привет, buna, dzień dobry, sziasztok. Hello. Xin chào, yebosio assalamu alaikum, saskeka, marhaban, merhaba. Welcome, international people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bienvenue. Yes, my name is Brunel. If you don't know who I am, I've been a little bit absent. Sorry, been a bit stressed out, bit things happening in the background. Needed a bit of time off, so it's been a bit sporadic and might be like that for the next couple of weeks. So I know you missed me, didn't you? Didn't you? See the eyebrows are going, you didn't you? Isn't it strange when you have your eyebrows done but the rest of your face is not? You just see these things, and mine are almost like half moons, and it just looks really strange. Right, so you've seen a title. These are new brushes, or they're fairly new. They've been out for about a week or two from Iconic. They've got these new brushes which are called the HD blend brushes, and you can get a full set for about £75. There's actually a code. It's not my code, but it's actually somebody else's code. I'll try and find and put it in the description bar. If you're interested, you'll get 20% off. Or if you don't want to buy the whole shebang, £75, then you've got different sets. You've got the ones I've got at the moment, which is the HD blend base set, which is £45. Again, you can use that 20% off code, which takes it down to £36, which at £36, I think you also get free delivery. So voila. And I decided to go for that. And then you've got the other set, which is smaller, I think, which is for maybe, I was going to say the eyes and so on, but I don't know, look it up. It's £35. I might decide to get that just out of interest if I decide to splurge later on for myself, but not yet, can't afford it. Thank you very much. So I've got the base brushes, and they've got 4 brushes in the base set. And can I just say, aesthetically, these brushes are utterly lovely. They are so light as well, super light. And yeah, so you've got 4 in the set. And in that set, let's just give you the information that you will need. The first one is the face buffer. That would be the largest one. So you've got that here. Lovely packaging, rose gold, super light, love it. This is the face buffer. And then you also then have the next size down, which is the contour buffer, which is this one here. And then you've got the baking apply baking powder with precision. Woo, can't wait to try these. And then you finally have the nose contour as well, brush as well. Now these, but the hairs are very they're fairly short, but they're compact. There's lots in there. It is quite smooth. I do like that. Ooh, right, so they are nice and very dense, very compact, very lots and lots of hairs in there. And looking at the video, the way that they actually applied it was just a swipe down, and then that will be it. But actually, do you know what? Hold on a second. I'm going to get a normal brush, and I'm going to do one side with the normal brush, and then we'll apply the other side with this brush to see if there is a difference. And if there is a major difference, then I'm going to go over to the other side and perfect that too. So wait a minute whilst I go and get the brush. I am back. You're a little bit closer. Now you can see all my nose hair and everything, and my moustache up close and personal. You lucky people, you. Can't help it. All right. So I've got my brush. This one is the NYX brush. So I've got that, and I'm just going to apply my just one pump actually. See how far that goes. And this is the Huda Beauty full filter in a shade 510R, which is no longer quite right for me either. But I'm just going to quickly stipple that in my face, and then we'll try the other side and see. I've got large pores on either side, and they're massive, huge. All right, so this side is done. So I always start off with like a stippling motion, especially if I use a brush, which is very rare for me because I want to try and fill up the pores first, and then I went over it, pulling the brush down gently and covered my face, and that was just one pump and a a little bit extra, tiny amount. So that's that side. And yes, so this foundation need to change it slightly because you can see the difference between the two, but I'll warm it up and do a little bit of magic later on. Okay, so we are going to use this buffer brush, and I'm just going to apply it again, one pump first of all on top, and then we're going to try stippling first. It doesn't say anything about stippling. The demo just shows you pulling it down. But I'm going to do exactly the same thing that I did on the other side. I can still see my pores on this side. We shall see. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There is a massive difference. Clearly, there seems to be a lot more product in this one than there is there. And I think I did actually put more product on the normal brush. So, ooh, okay. Stippling, and now let's try and see. Oh, okay. Oh, a little goes a long way. A little goes a very long way. Oh my god. Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, all right. Well, just one pump. And then see how easy it is to go into the nooks and crannies and the nooks and crannies. No. What I meant to say is how to get into the nooks and crannies of the nose, especially with a brush like this. And I'm just going to glide that. Come on, let's move this. So same. Not applied any more product there at all. Let's see if it covers. One pump. Right, this is the side. Look at the difference. There's even a difference in color, and for that I think it's the amount of product that actually gets absorbed even in a normal brush. I think that's the reason why you're seeing, because clearly it's the same foundation, but you can see this side looks brighter, and then this side is darker. I can see it. I'm looking at the monitor, but you can see yeah, well, and I think this side looks way better than that. It's almost as if what happens with this is it glides onto the skin and just, provides a smooth line, whereas the normal brush gets absorbed into the skin. Now, yes, I did stipple, but I did also stipple with this. And I can see a little bit of the pores, but not as many. I can see the pores right about here. But actually, the finish is very smooth. Ooh. Am I going to leave this other side like this? Hell no. So I'm going to go over the other side too. I might have to put a little bit of product, but I'm trying to put just a tiny little amount. Just a tiny bit. And now I'm going to go over my whole face. Oh yeah. So next we're going to go for the contour brush, and I'm thinking that, looking at this, thinking, ooh, that looks a bit big. So without that, the contour I'm using is from a Sleek Lifeproof concealer, and I'm using the color Espresso Shot. Yeah, which initially when you look at it, you think, maybe it's not dark enough, but it is. Okay, we're going in. I'm going in. All right, so let's see. Ooh. So easy. But I'm going to try and buff that in a bit upward. Because I don't want it too sharp. Oh, look at that! Ooh! Right, we're going to have to really buff that in. See, a lot darker than you would actually expect it. Let's try and see what happens here. easy. I love the fact that everything is so easy. Started using the same brush for my nose, but then realized, Brunel, leave it alone. There is one here for specifically nose contour. So I've not blended everything in properly. So let's see. Now I know this contour is a little bit higher. I'll sort it out. Don't you worry about it. And this one is small enough that you can get in the corners. Really pretty easily. Using the buffer brush to remove my concealer. See if I can really get into the inner corners of the eye, because this is quite a big brush. Can do, but I would prefer for it to be a lot smaller and get into the inner parts. But for most of the face, I'm going to try and stipple it in first. And it works just as fine actually. But it might be better off going for the sculpting brush and probably using the other side that you didn't use, you know, to sculpt your face with. So you can use that side and it's a lot smaller, and you will be able to get into the inner corners of your eyes as well. Okay, right, I'm gonna now use the brush to actually apply powder to bake with, apparently. But I'm gonna try and apply that underneath in this area. What it does do actually gives you a very thin layer, so nothing heavy. All right, I've got someone turning up in a few minutes, and my face is like this whilst I'm baking, so just off camera I'm gonna go and finish off the rest of my face, and then I'll give you my final thoughts about what I think about these brushes, whether it's worth spending the money or not. See you in a little while. All right, this is my face all done. Forget the wig, I'm going to change that before I leave, so just forget that part. Okay, so what do I say about these brushes? Actually, for me personally, I'm very, very happy with these. I love the fact that it is fast. They are fast. Honestly, if you want to cut down on time, they are super fast. And on top of that, they save you a whole lot of product. You know, 2 pumps, and that's more than enough to do a whole face without any issues whatsoever. Proper coverage as well, but coverage actually looks kind of really smooth and seamless, and seamless as well. I love the kind of like the airbrush kind of finish that I had on my face. Yes, I've still got my pores there, but they're there no matter what I do anyway. But certainly the rest of my face looks really smooth, very, very nice, and I absolutely love this. And to be honest, £45 with a discount code is basically £36. It's not a fortune. Yes, it's not. It's still money. Hello. But it's not a fortune. But for the results that I have, I am a happy bunny. I can actually see myself, especially in the mornings when my time of getting ready and everything and doing makeup and going to work is very limited. I need to cut down on time, on everything, on every aspect. And this will definitely really, really make a massive difference. It is so, so quick. And I absolutely love these. All I'm hoping for now is that they are easy to clean, obviously because they're so dense as well. But, you know, even now I can still get a little bit of the product as well. I mean, they are just brilliant. The one that I'm feeling a bit is this one, which is the one before the smallest, which is the one for powder. Only because it's, you know, it's a bit, you have to kind of stipple it in. However, if you want to not make sure that you don't have a whole heap of powders on your face and you don't get too much, this actually what it does is it allows it to be a super thin layer on your skin, which makes it really easy to just buff away when it's the time comes for you to get rid of it. So I really, really do like that, because for me sometimes I overdo it with powders where there's just a bit too much and I have a lot of fallout. Yes, you did see a bit there, but I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, so that was actually my fault on application. But I do love the fact that it is a thin layer of powder that it puts on your face. Yeah, and really that's it, and they are so aesthetically pleasing, and they're so pretty as well, and I do like that. And yeah, I'm a bit vain in that way. If it looks good. Yeah, okay, so hopefully you find today's video useful. I love these brushes and I will be using them regularly, and in fact I'm gonna, you know, leave my sponge for a while and just kind of get used to applying these. If you can't afford to get them, don't get them. Nobody's forcing you to, and you shouldn't have to go out there and spend money you don't have. But if you can, these are definitely worth buying, and if you can get the full set, then great. But I can't really say much about the other lot because obviously I haven't used them. But for me, the most important lot are the base brushes. They are super important. Yeah, as usual, thank you very much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment if you haven't already, and if you have commented and if you have subscribed, please check that the bell is also being pressed, otherwise you won't know, you won't get a notification, you know, and I'm special enough for YouTube to want to let you know when I've uploaded them.